So are the new lawsuits confirming what conspiracy theories have been saying about those 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lube that were confiscated by the feds, laced with something that debilitated Diddy's alleged victims? According to this new report and court documents, apparently. Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your #1 source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So earlier today, we announced that we will be bringing the Kempire After Dark live experience to the UK. London, we will be there in December. Tickets go on sale this Friday. But don't fret, you United States, if you are in Los Angeles, we will be there on November 20th for the final US tour date of the Kempire After Dark live experience for 2024. More information on both dates will be available in the description. So as you know, we've been covering these Diddy updates relentlessly over the last couple of weeks. Actually, it's almost a month. It's a month today since Diddy was arrested. So we've been covering story after story. And look, I tell you, there are so many conspiracy stories out there. We could cover them around the clock. However, we really try to bring you only the most pertinent things that stand out to us. And this particular story, we're going to dissect. And I'm going to be twerking on the fence because I also like to be very transparent with you guys. Because you will see many stories coming out saying, oh my gosh, it was discovered that the baby oil was laced. We're going to break this down. But as you know, earlier this week, we reported to you that Tony Busby finally filed multiple lawsuits of the 120 lawsuits. At the beginning of the week, we had 7 lawsuits, new lawsuits filed. Diddy's legal team are calling these lawsuits absurd. They're saying that Tony Busby is just out for publicity. Wouldn't be the first time that we've seen a lawyer do some of this. It wouldn't be the first time that we've seen a lawyer associated with the whole Diddy situation do something like this. But as you will recall, Tony Busby claims that within the 120 lawsuits that he's representing, this is from 3,000 calls that he received. He also claimed that within the first 24 hours of his press conference, he received 12,000 calls of Diddy alleged victims. He hasn't confirmed on who he's going to represent in those lawsuits. But he did promise within the first 30 days that he would be filing lawsuits from the 120 victims. So this week alone, we had 7. 4 of those 7 included men. One of the stories included a 16-year-old boy that claims that he attended a 1998 white party where Diddy allegedly asked to touch his private area and supposedly did in order so that he could have a prosperous career, saying that it was a rites of passage in order to enter the entertainment industry. Well, now Radar Online is reporting that in these court documents, it does confirm that the baby oil and lube were actually laced. So Radar Online says more horrific details about Sean Combs continue to be exposed. They can reveal that Combs, also known as Diddy, had a massive stash of lube that was, quote, laced with a date R drug. A lawsuit against the disgraced star, which accuses Combs of child SA, also detail claims that he laced lotions or similar body oils with GHB, commonly known as the date 8 drug. The lawsuit, which is one of the 6 new claims filed in New York on Monday, note, quote, allegations of Combs dousing victims in lotions or similar body oils laced with GHB so that the drug could absorb through the victim's skin and make it easier for him to take advantage of him or her. So for those that don't know what GHB is, it's short for a gamma hydroxybutyrate. Is difficult to detect when slipped into a drink. It was originally developed as an aesthetic, leading to feelings of relaxation and drowsiness. The substance comes in liquid form, powder, or crystal form, but can be absorbed through the skin when mixed into lubricants. So I'm sure by now you already saw a lot of the conspiracy theories, because we've talked about it too, that there was a conspiracy theory out there that this is why he had so many bottles of baby oil and lube, 1,000 bottles according to the feds. However, it is important to note the feds that are investigating Diddy criminally, these are civil lawsuits, the feds that are investigating Diddy criminally and why he's still at the Brooklyn Metropolitan Detention Center have not confirmed that these bottles of baby oil and lube actually were laced with anything. They haven't confirmed or denied that's what's going on within that. I don't think that they necessarily would just yet. Maybe at this third bail hearing they will. So Radar continues. They said this comes just months after authorities raided Combs' Los Angeles and Miami mansions, seizing over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. As you know, Radar previously revealed that conspiracy theories from fans that the infamous lube stash was filled with GHB, which, if you saw liquid form of GHB, then you've seen it. Like, it could easily be mixed up with like a baby oil. It's like a clear substance. So according to the 14-page indictment against the rapper, the body oils were confiscated as alleged, quote, freak-off supplies, which included narcotics and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. So, however, at the time, they say Combs' attorneys were shutting down those claims. He stated, I don't know where the number 1,000 came from. I can't imagine it's 1,000. I'm not sure what the baby oil has to do with anything. He even named Costco at the time, and Costco had to come out and make a statement, we don't even sell baby oil. When the attorney was asked if the baby oil was used as a lubricant for an orgy, he joked, I don't know who needs 1,000. One of baby oil goes a long way. Combs' lawyer claimed that the music mogul had such large quantities of baby oil because he shops in bulk for his large homes. He says he buys in bulk. I think they have Costco's in every place where he has a home, he explained, and added, have you sat in the parking lot of Costco and see what people walk out of there with? Confirmation about the contents of the lube bottles aligned with the previous statements made from Damian Williams, the U.S. attorney for the Southern District of New York. So Radar is spinning this, saying that the freak-offs, this is what Damian Williams said at the time. He said the freak-offs sometimes lasted days at a time, involved multiple commercial S workers, and often involved a variety of narcotics, such as ketamine, ecstasy, and GHB, which Combs distributed to the victims to keep them obedient and compliant. However, they never confirmed that was what was in the baby oil. They did say that drugs were involved, but they never said that was in the baby oil. So as you know, it was confirmed just last week that Diddy will be going to trial on May 5th of next year. However, a lot of legal experts have said that is a very, very optimistic, definitely from the defense side in regards to the amount of information that they've been slowly getting from the feds in regards to this case. There's terabytes of information. So Radar Online says Combs recently broke his silence from behind bars for the first time as he posted a birthday message on Instagram for his 2-year-old daughter, Love. First of all, I mean, from what we've seen in covering these stories, I always wonder, like, how in the hell is Suge Knight doing interviews from behind bars? I don't know if Diddy himself has posted this. He does have people on the outside. You remember we did a separate story letting you guys know, People Magazine said exclusively, victims are still worried about the influence that Diddy has, even from within this detention center. He still has power. He still has people here on the outside willing to do whatever needs to be done on his behalf. Guys, as always, I want to know your reaction to this new update. According to these new court documents, they're saying that what people have been alleging over the last few weeks, that the baby oil actually contained things that could debilitate people, actually might be true. Again, we have to remember these lawsuits are now coming out after the conspiracy theories have already been out there. Just saying, you know, I like to twerk on a fence, but I also like to give you both sides of the fence. Guys, let's continue this conversation in the comment section. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
You bring the lighter, I got the fuse. You make a fire, I'll add the fuel. Follow my lead, just watch the shoes.